Hi, everyone, and welcome back to a live stream. Hello, 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 hello. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about the law of attraction going wrong. Basically, your manifestations going wrong. So, if you want to know more about manifesting not going the way you want it to go, not actually not happening, but actually going in the wrong direction. You landed on the right live stream. Again, this is a live stream, and how we do it and how we carry this through for the day. We basically talk about the subject, and then at the end, we just go through briefly through some comments. Again, we're going to try to keep it as short as possible. And this is a live stream. A lot of people are saying, oh, Yvette, why is it so long? It's a live stream. If you want a shorter version, then you have to watch the regular video. Sunday is for live streams. I want to thank so many people that are already here. It's only been a minute and we already have 72 people. I want to thank my comment moderator for being here. And basically want to let you know, please, there's no spamming. There is no comments that don't go along. Not only will you be taken off the live stream, but you will also be banned from the channel. So please watch what you're doing. This is live and we cannot have that. Now, getting back to the topic, if you're one of those people that tried to manifest, for instance, money, and it totally went the opposite. Not only did you not get the money, but you got totally in a situation where you lost money. This is what this topic is about. If you're trying to manifest love and all of a sudden you end up breaking up with your boyfriend, or not only that, not getting anyone, totally went the opposite direction. This is what this live stream is about. I'm here again to help you guys create the lives that you want. And again, take the information, build on it for yourself, and then use it. Again, if you're new to this channel, this is a manifesting law of attraction metaphysical channel that gives you information to change your life. Again, this is live, so any mistakes, it just happens. We're all here together. Now, today, after you finish watching this live stream, my hope is that you can take from my mistakes, use it, and notice when you're doing similar mistakes or mistakes that you may be encountering while you're doing your manifestation techniques. The thing is that by understanding where it went wrong for other people, you will then know and say, this is not going to happen for me, because I've seen what happened to her, so I know not to do these things. And I will get to some live stories about myself, because listen, we are all here on a journey. We're all here to learn. So I make mistakes just like you make mistakes. Listen, it's all part of learning. The thing is that you need to recognize when you make certain mistakes and say to yourself, okay, I realize what I did. I will not do that again. Don't go, woe is me, Yvette, I lost my money. Huh? Take it as a lesson and then use it, because this is the secret behind things going wrong. The secret is you did manifest something. You just went in the opposite direction. So the next time you're going to do it again. And this time take it in the next direction, in a direction that's going to lead you where it is you want to be, or even better. You are learning. If everybody understands what I'm saying, give me a thumbs up. And again, I want to thank so many of you guys. There's 109 people here live and many other people watching it without using this live stream. Okay, so now where are we going to go from here? Okay, why is this so important for me to do this video? It's because it's going to save you guys a whole lot of time when it comes down to manifesting, when it comes down to things not going your way. You won't go crazy. You won't feel like you're alone. You'll say to yourself, hey, look, Yvette, I know she did it. I know other people did it, even if they're not saying they had mistakes. I know I'm not alone. What can I learn from this situation? What can I do to take myself in the next direction? And that's all I want you to take from this live stream. And again, we're going to keep it short. So now, what is my first example that I can give you guys concerning law of attraction not going well? And let's go with the one that I spoke about previously, and that is manifesting my car. Now, this is basically back in 2014. I wanted a Range Rover, and it was on my list. I said, I want a white Range Rover with a black top, and I wanted it exactly the way I wanted it. I took this picture. Again, using my manifesting techniques, everyone, I took this picture and I placed it on my refrigerator. Now, at this time, I made good money. I'm not going to lie. But I was like, do I want to spend all my money on a car? Like, those thoughts was going through my head. But I just knew I wanted this car. So as I kept going to all the dealers, I then would see a car called Evoque. It's a beautiful car. It's the same car as the Range Rover Sport, but it's a smaller version. And what I did is that I took this picture that was on my refrigerator and on the side of it placed another picture of the Evoque, basically saying, if I don't get this, this is what I want. You guys are probably already understanding where I went wrong. I basically placed two pictures, one that I wanted and the other one if I did not get this one. I manifested everything that I wanted that year. And I said to myself, now going to the end of the year, I manifested everything. Why didn't this come? I had to sit back and say, whoa, what's going on? And it clicked. A ha-ha moment. I went home and there it was, the Evoque and the Range Rover. I said, I am confusing the universe. I took that picture, I ripped it up, threw it out, and on my refrigerator was just this picture. And I said to myself, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to get, and this is what I will have. No substitutes. That next day, I had this car. Okay, everyone, this is my car. I manifested, and to tell you the truth, out of the showroom, right on the showroom is the car that I got. I drove this car away that same day, right out of the dealership. Listen, whatever it is that you want in your life, you cannot confuse the universe. You cannot state, if I don't get this, I'll get that. Okay? That is not how it works. You steer your ship in the direction of whatever it is that you want. If it's a house, you steer your ship. Again, when we talk about ships here on this channel, we're talking about your life. You steer your ship in the direction of where it is you want to go. If you are a ship in the middle of the ocean saying, I'll take this or I'll take this, well, whatever it is, you're going to be a ship or a person circulating around the ocean or in life going nowhere. The thing is, you must know what it is that you want, state what you want, and head straight for it. And that's the truth, everyone. Now, that was a simple one that I quickly realized what I was doing towards the end of the year, and I manifested it. As soon as I ripped that paper up, got rid of it, that next day, it was mine. Okay? So now, again, I'm seeing all the comments, and listen, I love you guys, and blessings to you guys from all over the world. We got 153 people on here on the chat, and we got many more people watching it outside of the chat. And I wanted to say thank you for supporting this channel. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell if you like the information that I give you every single week. It helps me keep giving you information to help you move forward. Now, the next thing that I can say, which was a great big hurdle in my life. And that is when I bought my building. I wanted to have a building. Now we're going back to 2010. Again, I said to myself, I want to get into real estate and get some things going on, and I want a building. So I drove all around looking at buildings in Brooklyn, Manhattan, the Bronx, all over the place. Then I started looking upstate, looking at bigger buildings, which was actually apartment complexes, little small apartment complexes. And I ended up finding this one in Connecticut. Now, at the time when I wanted the building, I was filled with stress and things was going on in my life. A whole lot of things out, even outside of the building, was going on in my life at that moment. I was taking more classes. I was in school. I was just finishing. It was so many things that I was doing at that time, working a job. And listen, the money was there, but I was all over the place. And when I started looking for my building, as it got time that I found it, I then started stressing. What if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? Even though I wasn't speaking it verbally, it was in my mind. This was a big step, everyone. And I manifested this building. Okay? Listen, I still talk to the people that are in this building and the people that helped me run this building. They became a family to me. Okay. And I still speak to them as of today. I sold this building back in 2017, and these people are still in my life. But what went wrong? And I'm going to tell you right now, when I say things went wrong, it just totally went wrong. At this time, I had so many things going on in my life and saying, oh my God, did I jump in too big? Did I jump into something too big? And basically, I think I did. I even had a dream of myself being in a rowboat, in a small boat, in an ocean with a whole bunch of ships. Aha! If you guys don't study your dreams, I'm telling you, start studying your dreams. I even had a dream of myself being on a raft, on one of those rides, and my pocketbook falling in the water while I'm on the raft. But I was able to grab the pocketbook back and save my wallet. These are all indicators, dreams, symbols telling me that this is what's going on in your life, because I've always been very spiritual. And I've been a dream person all my life. So I was like, whoa, what's going on? And I had plenty of dreams going in this direction to let me know, Yvette, you're in this deal, you're going in this deal. But at the same time, Yvette, where is your emotional vibration? Where is your level of consciousness? What are you thinking? And I was getting these dreams. The thing is that I bought my building, but I brought in a whole lot of negativity from my subconscious, from my inside. And even though I thought I was manifesting everything that I wanted, I was absolutely getting it, but going in the wrong direction. On top of that, the emotions started flowing. And while I had the building, I got hit with the marshal stating that every building of my size needed to do all these upgrades immediately. Okay? Then on top of that, I had some issues with it was some other issues that was going on with the building. Okay. So I started trying to manifest money because it always came to me very easy. At this point of manifesting money with all these things going on with the building and in my life, I totally manifested the opposite. The marshal came. That's when the marshal came. And it was tens of $1,000s. I had to put a system in the building. Things just started happening. One thing that happened at that time when I was trying to manifest the money, and I spoke about this before, I got hit with the IRS. Ha ha! This happened at the same time, everyone. Everything happened at the same time. Okay, 2017, the beginning of 2017. I was being hit one by one. here it is. I'm manifesting money. But because I was so emotionally involved in it and was getting the warnings, I wasn't paying any attention to my state of mind while I was manifesting. And I manifested owing money, not only not getting money, but going in the opposite direction of owing money. Listen, it wasn't until I sat back and I said, whoa, Yvette, this is not you. This is not you. It's never been you. What are you doing? It's when I started to remember the dreams of me being in the ocean with the big ship, with me, my wallet falling in the water, but me getting it back. So I knew it was going to be okay, but I had to ride through what I created. Again, if you guys are understanding what I'm saying, if you guys can resonate with me on some level with what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up, everyone. Give me a thumbs up, because you may not have been in a situation like myself, but I know many of you have been in a situation where you manifested the opposite. And I'm just telling you right now, I had to sit back and stay back and say, what the heck am I doing? It wasn't until then I gave it to God. You have to remember this, you guys, because when I tell you guys something, it's because I've been there. I'm not one of these people on YouTube telling you that the sky is blue every moment of my life. I'm not going to be like that, because if I was, I'd be a phony. And you don't get that here on this channel. I give it to you as if I am your friend, as if I am your neighbor next door. And some people like to call me their auntie. It wasn't until I gave it to God. I said, God, you know what? Whoa, what the heck did I do? I have to give this to you, God. I have to give this to you, because I'd have made a mistake. And I'm holding on to all of this, holding on to everything that's going on. And I have to release it. I have to give it to you, God. I then started visualizing what it is that I wanted, as if it was a scene. I would visualize myself going to closing with my building. And I had a certain criteria that I wanted. I wanted someone to buy it for cash. I wanted it to be a smooth closing. And I wanted to make sure my building was in good hands, because I made a great bond with my tenants and my manager. Everything worked out exactly the way I wanted it to. I released it. I went out. I started to enjoy life. Things started to change. I started to hear messages from my angels giving me guidance on what it is that I need to be doing. Everything turned around, and I started making money, everyone. I could have kept the building, but at that point, I was like, there's a lesson behind everything. Is this for me? Is this really what the universe have in store for me to do? I've always been into the mystics. I've always been into the unknown. This is what I've been doing since I was 14 years old. Get out of the closet. What is it that I would do until I'm 70, 80 years old? Is this for me? And I said no. And I sold the building. Okay? Again, this was in Connecticut. For all those in Connecticut, love Connecticut. Those are where my people are. I love them. So I sold the building. But you guys have to understand where I went wrong. Again, let's step back to where I went wrong. I tried to manifest something while I had a lot of negativity in me. I tried to manifest something while I was stressed, jumping into an ocean where there was big ships. I was stressed. Not that I was stating verbally negativity, but I was stressed. It wasn't until I gave it to God, I gave the situation to God, and then used my manifestation techniques, I then manifested more. At this time is when I manifested my car. So what it is, I released and I went on with my life. I went on with my life, doing what I needed to do to make sure my building was okay and my people were okay, making sure any money that I was getting was going in my pocket and at the same time was going back to help the people that I was serving. As I went through this and with a positive mindset, I then bought my car. I was like, I'm getting my Range. That 2007 is when I got my Range Rover again, you guys. As I let the stress go, the building sold. As I gave it to God, as I stated what it is that I wanted and gave it to God, it opened up for me. Now, listen, when I'm talking about losing money, what would you do if you got up and then you owed $15,000 just out of the blue to put new equipment in your house? What happens if the IRS hit you up that year and say you owe $28,000? I'm not talking about pennies. I'm not talking about $1,000 or $2,000. I'm talking about I was being hit with things that I never experienced. I've always brought in money. I've always manifested money. And it was me doing all the manifesting techniques while I was in a negative state. It brought about a negative outcome. And when I say my money was burning up or my money was going down the drain, that's exactly what it did. Again, I know many of you have been in Carlton Atkins. Thank you for the chat, the live, what do you call it? The super chat. Much love to you. Listen, I know many of you have tried to manifest something and it went in the opposite direction. It's not that you did not manifest it. You manifested exactly what it is you felt inside, exactly what it is you believed about yourself. I was doubting myself. I was looking at things negative about my building. Did I jump in too deep? Should I have stuck with a 3-family or a 2-family? Yvette, these things I wasn't speaking, but I probably was feeling. And it led me in a negative direction with my building. I can actually say it was sold. And I still, again, speak to these people. The next thing I will talk to you about, and we just spoke about it, and that was my taxes. All of this happened at the same time. I said to myself, whoa, how did I attract this? How did this happen? He had my W-2. He had my 1099s. It's even stapled in his folder. How did this happen? How did we review this and all of a sudden it got dropped off? The law of attraction, people. I was in that state of mind. I was in that state of mind of controlling everything that I do, holding on to everything that I do, and not giving it to God, not giving the situation to God, not releasing stress and moving on, living life, being joyful, having fun, doing something for myself. Do you guys get every single video why I say certain things? It's because whatever it is you're doing, you have to be in that mindset. You have to be comfortable or don't do it. And this is my suggestion. Don't do it if you're not feeling comfortable, if you're not happy. I tell you guys, don't manifest anything if you're not happy. How do you get happy? Go play some music. I tell you in all my videos, play some old school music, go watch a funny movie. I like to watch Martin at night, Everybody Hates Chris, which they don't have on right now. Anything to make me laugh. And that's what I like to fall asleep to. These are the things that's going to place you in a higher frequency. And whatever it is that you want, you must see yourself as being, doing, and having, and give the rest to God. Steer your ship in that direction. Take action and allow the universe to work for you. Now, my last example is my first house that I purchased, my first one. Here's my little house, everyone. I put brick on it and everything. It was a beautiful house. My family told me, why did you leave that house? We love that house. Anyway, this was my first house that I purchased, and it was a beauty, okay? was time for me to move on. And again, you're making moves. Am I doing the right thing? My family's around here. I want to move. I want to try something different. Do I stay? Here it go again, everyone. The negative thinking, okay? Well, my mom's is in this area. My brothers don't live too far. My nieces, my nephews, everybody comes to my house. I'm always throwing a party or a barbecue. Yeah, but I want to change. I want to change. I just want to change. Am I doing the right thing? Don't leave, Yvette. Don't leave. We love you, Yvette. You're the best neighbor. And even though I wasn't verbalizing these things, again, I was hearing these things, and these things were in me, and my house did not sell. In fact, somebody tried to rip me off selling my house. Okay. I got rid of him real quick. Okay. I know what to do to get rid of you. Okay. Moving forward, I ended up putting the house up for sale myself, by for sale by owner. Okay. I ended up doing it myself. And at that moment, the economy was going down. All the values of the houses were going down at that moment. And I said, whoa, why is it all of a sudden when I go to place my house up for sale, everything starts to drop? On top of that, there was 2 more houses in the neighborhood that went up for sale and were bigger than mine. And I said, whoa, how can I compete? Things just wasn't working right. And that's when, again, I started visualizing what it is that I want, putting pictures up again in my house of what it is that I wanted, and I gave it to God. I gave it to God. I said, wait a minute, God, I was manifesting selling my house. Why all of a sudden more houses are popping up? The values of the houses are going down. What the heck is going on? I want to sell. I don't want to hold on and then have to sell later, years later, when the prices start going up. I don't want to do that. And I gave it to God. Once I gave it to God, the house sold again to the right person for the right price. It sold to a judge. Okay. Nice neighbor. She had kids. My neighbors had kids. Everything just worked out. And I moved on. In fact, where I wanted to move was temporary, and I wanted to be by the gate because I didn't want to be so far in. I wanted to be facing the outside so I could have a nice view. It had a pool. It had a gym. It had a movie theater. This is where I wanted to live. I got exactly what I wanted, everyone. The exact location, right by the gates. Everything that I wanted on the first floor. Everything I wanted, I received. So what I'm telling you is that unless you know what it is that you want, you release the stress, the anguish, you release whatever it is that could be stopping you or holding you back. You must do this. And if you don't, not only will you stay where you are, but there's a possibility that you might attract the opposite. So this is my lesson to all of you. Know what it is that you want. Stay happy. Give it to God. Give it to the universe, Allah, Jehovah, whoever is your higher deity. Diane, thank you. New here. Love, love, love your channel. Blessings to you for just being here. I love it. I love it. We have 195 people on here, 117 likes. Hey, look, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell. And listen, if you guys really love the information that I'm giving, don't forget to like this channel, tell people about it, go to the homepage, watch other videos. Listen, the information that I give here is to help change your life. So now I just gave you guys 3 solid stories in my life about things going wrong, okay? In fact, about 4 with the IRS. All of these things worked out when I gave it to God. All of them. The tax situation totally worked out. Out of 28,000, I ended up paying like 8. Okay? Everything just worked out. So what I'm telling you is know what it is that you want and just give it to God and let God do the work. Everything will open up for you. Things that you thought was impossible will then manifest. And it will come at a time, again, when you least expect it. So again, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and I'm always giving you some information to change your life, especially on Sundays. So don't forget again to like, subscribe, and tap the bell. And again, if you want to know anything about My World of Metaphysics, please look in the description. I offer coaching, readings, crystals, candles, everything that you can think of is in the description. So right now, for those that are checking off, much love to you. Enjoy your day. I'm about to hit some of these comments. And again, I can't go through all the comments. I'm going to hit some of them, and blessings to you guys all. Hello, Carlton Atkins for the live chat. Super chat. I want to thank Diana for the super chat. I want to thank you so much. Much love. I love it. And Diana states right here, this is you're celebrating your first super chat from Diana. Love it, love it, love it. And listen, Carlton, you've been here forever with me. So, just much love to you. Okay, so now let me just say, again, we're going to do this quick because I don't want this running too long. I want to say hello to everybody. We have South Carolina here. Good vibes, good morning, full of energy. Love it, love it, love it. Grand Rising, good morning. I cannot hear anything. I'm so sorry. Opulent Rising, everyone. I love it. I love it. Hello, 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 Chicago. Good morning, Tennessee. We got Los Angeles here. People saying good morning. Let's get our lights up. Thank you so much. And thank you for putting that out there. We got Philadelphia here. First time on live stream. Love watching your videos. Listen, thank you for being here. Sunny but cold in Atlanta. We got Atlanta here. Atlanta, you need to come up to New York if you're talking about sunny but cold. Good morning. We got Florida here. We got Boca Raton, Florida. Listen, I think I have a cousin that just moved to your area about 2 months ago. Good morning. We got Brooklyn in the house. We have South Carolina. What if you constantly manifest someone else's money? Listen, what if you constantly manifest someone else's money? That's a good thing. Take it and be happy. I mean, if you're manifesting someone else's money, hey, look, that's a great thing. You just don't want someone else manifesting your money. So that then you will have to think about what you're doing wrong. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias. Hello, hello. Good morning. Yes, love the live, please. Love it. Like the live. Thank you so much. Yes, yes. Good morning. Good morning. Thumbs up for everybody understanding and being in that same situation. I think I did it. Now I'm trying to figure out how to go in another direction. Listen, how to go in another direction is just stop doing what you're doing. If you are manifesting something that you don't want, spend some time and say to yourself, what the heck did I do? What am I feeling? What am I thinking? And give it to God and let it go. Okay? Sometimes a lot of people need to do the mirror work, everyone. Grand Rising, the knowledge she shares is for free, and you can't like her video. Listen, thank you. They're liking. Much love. Thank you for the support. I love you too much, sis. I love you back. I manifested my car. Congratulations. Good morning. Right. Thank you, sister. Much love, much love. New to your channel. You are speaking truth. Thank you. I'm not Dion. I'm not too sure. Canada. Hello, Canada. So fine. Okay. What if it's about a job I manifested and it seems to go well, but now the environment is turning around? Okay. Now, what I will tell you that is that you did manifest a job, but did you manifest the right job? Okay. I manifested my house, but did I manifest and put in there that I will be happy? If you're putting in there that you're happy, then things wouldn't really go wrong because you're putting in there, you're manifesting. And when you manifest that job, you stated that you wanted a job to make you happy. So again, watch your own vibrational frequency, okay? Because you could be attracting it too. Oops, got rid of all those colors in my manifestation of camper van. Okay. I manifest my first goal. Now I'm working on my second goal towards manifest. I learned one key secret to keep it to yourself and it will happen. Absolutely. The more you tell your business, the more people throw in those negative jabs. Even though I was moving and everybody knew I was moving, it was more like, oh, Yvette, Oh, Yvette, don't leave. Don't leave. Who we gonna have? We won't be able to have many barbecues. What's gonna go on? Hey, look, we're a family over here. Even though they were gonna know eventually that I was moving anyway. So there was no getting around that. But the thing is, by telling people what you're trying to do, their negative energy can actually affect whatever it is you're doing. So be careful. Okay. Great comment. I love your manifesting channel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thumbs up. You always give very good information. Thank you. I'm feeling more confident. I know you are, and you're going to do fine. Really, Catherine? I don't know this. Okay, I'm not too sure. Good morning. Good morning, Will. I had a mental, emotional block that confused us. Thank you for the insight. Blessings to you. Good morning. Wow. I use 555 method. Absolutely. I just did that video. Please go back. I have that video and another video in my playlist. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, I made a vision board using docs on my computer using pictures from Google. I manifested this job. Great, great, great. A little off the topic, but thank you. Thank you. Yvette, how do I book a reading? That's another topic. Everything is in the description, but thank you anyway. Kenya, hello, Kenya, hello. How do I listen? It's in the description on every single video, even on the website. Okay. There's actually a link in the description that takes you directly to the booking. Okay. Okay, my teacher, that's what you are. Oh, thank you. I've been one of the hardest, that's been one of my hardest tasks, giving it to God. Listen, you guys, for anything that you're manifesting, you have to give it to your higher source. When you hold on to things, you're not letting go. And I just did a video last week on that. You can go back to it. You have to let go. You're stating, this is what I desire. You're steering your ship towards that desire. Everything else you give to the universe, you give to God. God knows more, God knows best, and God is the supreme being. Nothing works or manifests for you but through God. And just remember, you are the creator, but the power comes from the universe. Okay? I found out I was thinking too negative, but I did it again and it worked. The manifestation, I told the universe that I'm willing to let go. So I did. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Can you manifest more than one at a time? Of course you can. But sometimes I tell people, do not confuse the universe. If you want to make it a story. Like, I am very happy. I just manifested my car, my home, the love of my life, and my life is great. You can script something like that. But again, don't confuse the universe, okay? I agree that it's hard giving it to God. I used to be a person who had to do everything in my life. Exactly. And so am I. So am I, everyone. And sometimes that causes the biggest problems. Just did close it out and came back. It's working. Okay. Hello, hello. I'm not trying. I try not to manifest anything while I'm stressed out. Of course, change your frequency. Play music. Play music. Talk to somebody that's going to make you laugh and be happy, and then do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm very independent. I do everything myself, but I will admit I can be a bit impatient too. I love it. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yours truly, same with me. Carlton, thank you for the live, the super chat. Powerful. It seems like everyone around me is getting my blessings except me. No pity party. Hey, look. Change the way you're thinking. That's all you need to do. Carlton says, interesting. So coming to a victim mentality, very profound. Thank you for the enlightenment. Absolutely, you guys. Why me? Why did this happen? When the marshal came and I said to myself, I had this building for 4 years. You're saying this was in place 10 years ago and now you're just now reinforcing it? How come you didn't reinforce it before I bought the building? Me. And it just placed me in a lower frequency, the victim frequency, okay? The victim level of consciousness, okay? So again, that's a perfect comment. I love it. Thank you, Carlton. I'm going through some similar, made a part of my journey. Now I've been constantly having abundance. Love it. Love it. I'm glad you turned it around. You must believe it and it will happen. Absolutely. It's very hard for me not to complain or think negative with so many negative things happening at the same time. It seems unrealistic to think positive at all times. And I'm not telling you to think positive at all times, okay? Because I don't. If I was to tell you that, that'll be a lie. The whole thing is to catch yourself and change the way you're thinking and ask yourself, is it true? And is it true for me at this moment? Okay. Feeling is the secret. Absolutely. Absolutely. Diane, again, I want to thank you for the super chat. Thank you for your first super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yours truly, it is difficult, and it's also great to have a mindful practice too. I love it. I've been playing the lottery and I can't seem to win no kind of way. Listen, just by you writing that right now, you just push yourself in the wrong direction. Okay? Think about what you're saying. Expresses to speak a positive attitude to start the day. Rising mean waking and every morning bringing to your day a new start, a new I love it. Nice comment. Again, every morning you should wake up and you should say, God, this is a day I never seen before, a day that I would never see again. And I expect the best. I expect the best in anything that I do. And thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. When you're going through a breakthrough, that means a breakthrough is on its way. Keep going. It's okay to have a bad day, but the key is not to persist constantly in negative thoughts. Absolutely. Love your comments. Absolutely. Did you get my super chat? Goddess B. No. Oh, there's a Michelle that's put a super chat in there. Hello, Michelle. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the super chat. More people. Quincy Jackson just put in a super chat. Thank you, Quincy Jackson. I think people put it in at a different time. Okay, so let me go back here and go through this again. So we have, hold on, we're going to do this again. We got Carlton Atkins. We have Diana, who was new here. We have Quincy Jackson. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love to you, and I don't want to leave you out there. Okay. I did email you about a question on crystals. Hope you answered. Okay, but again, it depends on where you sent it, but I will look and see if I have that one. Thank you. When you're going through okay, so we did that one. Bye. Grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Love your channel. Thank you. Thank you for this. I have 2 things that I need to resolve in 2 months, plus other things. I must blessings. Give it to God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I sent a super chat. Quincy, thank you. Did you get my super chat? Okay, let me see if I don't have it so far, unless it's further down. Thank you. Love it. Good morning from Atlanta. Hold on, Michelle. I got a super chat from Michelle. Thank you. Love the picture. And let me see. I have Celia Torres. Thank you for the super chat. I have Kat. Thank you. She says, my self-worth, esteem, and awareness of how to walk in the world has changed positively. Thank you. I love it, Kat. I love it. I love your name too, because you know I'm a cat person, an animal person. Love it, love it. Celia Torres, again, thank you. And let me see. I think that's all the super chats that I received. Okay, Michelle. Okay, Quincy. Okay, bye, somebody saying bye. Grateful, giving thanks this morning. Okay, thank you for this. I have 2 things that I need to resolve in 2 months. I love it. Okay, Grand Rising expresses. Love it, love it, love it. And let me see something. Nope, I'm just looking to see if it came somewhere else, but I don't have it. I'm going to book a reading. Thank you. Come on, and I love to speak with you. Your teachings are beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Blessings to you. Texas is in the house. I'm going to try something new this week. Give it to God no matter what happens. I love it. I'm trying to send money, but your YouTube says it went through and I don't see, I didn't get it. Okay. I can't help you there. Okay. But don't worry about it. Okay. I have a mental notion, and then manifest. Oh, love it. Georgia, New York, dual starter. Love you and appreciate you. Thank you truly, thank you. Truly your breakthrough is coming. I love it. Giving support to other people. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, don't tell anyone. I love it. Keep your mouth shut. I love it. Don't tell anybody what I'm about to do until it's done. Exactly. I agree. We can tarnish our goals. Exactly. Okay. I manifested money and I got a loan. The mirror work really worked. I love it. I love it. I love it. Scratch ticket. I won $25, but what the manifest, but it still is money. Hey, look, don't say that. Be happy that you got the $25. Okay. In fact, I'm learning not even with family members. Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations. Good. Show gratitude as if you have it. I love it. You're awesome, Yvette. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It says, okay, my health improved, my life, abundance have changed. I noticed it. Next, self-awareness, self. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good morning, everyone. I love your manifestation channel. I have gained lots of knowledge from you. I am in a rehabilitation facility, nursing home. So many of the suggestions I can't do here. Absolutely keep thinking positive, and we're all sending you out blessings right now. It would be done by the grace of God. Blessing your precious look, how attentive you are. And listen, blessings to you. Okay. Okay, everyone. I'm going to keep it moving. The money jar works. I love it. I love it. I love it. Support comes from within. Then be intuitive about the people you allow around you. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your help. Love your videos. Love you. And just learning about super chats, donation, etc. I use cinnamon. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. You really make my life worthy. And listen, live your life and be joyful. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm saying okay. Someone sent the secret book in the mail to me a while back. I love it. And that's a good friend. Thank you for your encouragement, your precious look. Okay. Okay, everyone. Again, I want to send out thank yous to the people. I want to send out a thank you to Carlton Atkins, Diana. I want to send it Quincy Jackson, Michelle, and someone else. Celia Torres, Kat. I want to thank you. And that's basically it. Again, if I missed anybody that sent it on using the donation link, thank you, thank you, thank you. But I don't see it here. And again, I want to sign out because I don't want this to go so long. And again, you guys, namaste.